Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. It is some more Slay the Spire. Last time, and it's been some time because I was unwell and just didn't have time to record this then, Hearthstone announced new set, and Overwatch announced perks, and Peglin had a patch, so sadly this ended up going on the back burner a little bit, but I still want to play a lot more of the Ascensions. I've been enjoying this game. From what I remember last time we played as the Defect, and we actually did get a win on Ascension level 2, with a really weak build. I think it's like the weakest build I've actually beat the game with so far. It was just sort of like a random value generating deck where I just hoped that I generated the appropriate value to beat the guy I was fighting, and just so happened to get a really good roll on the final boss, so we got through. We are back to the Watcher now. Who again, I'm not particularly experienced at. I mean, when we first played them, which was a couple of weeks ago, I got an achievement for beating a run with them, so that's all you need to know about this character and me. Remove the card from your deck, obtain 100 gold, take 21 damage, but you get a rare colorless card to obtain, or a random boss relic, but you lose the starting one. I feel this starting one is really strong, right? I don't know if there's any situations where you would ever toss your starting relic. I could go on the left path. That means I fight one fewer elites, but I would get a campfire early. Or I could take this spicy path and go this way. You know what? Let's take the spicy path. Let me get a rare colorless card and see what we get from this. At the end of your turn, 3 turns even, deal 40 damage to all enemies. So this just basically puts a timer onto battles, and once that timer goes, we will win early battles. But I feel like this is going to like fade off pretty quickly now. Even at 50. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. At the start of your turn, add a random colorless card to your hand. I might be just power crazy, but give me random value, please. I can see a world where that bomb, by the way, would be extremely powerful. Also, we took a lot of damage, so I'd rather not take anything right now. So I'm actually going to play this super, super defensive. I might live to regret this, but I really wanted to break the bat guy before he got his strength buff, but alright, they're both attacking me now. Is this my punishment? Okay, right. Hang on a minute. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Is there a world where I ever do that? Possibly, actually. It's 0 cost anyway, so we might as well just play it. Then I think I flip you over. And I don't have double defense, so I guess we'll just use vigilance. I'm going to take 9 damage here, which is pretty painful. I was trying to avoid taking any damage. But I didn't expect them to both attack me on this turn. Time to go into Wrath. And we'll just chill, I guess. No, I played 5 cards on a turn. I killed him. Never mind. Okay, if you're in Calm, draw 3 cards. Otherwise, enter Calm. Gain 6 block, shuffle an insight into your draw pile, or deal 7 damage, scry to draw a card. My hope with the magnetism is, or I say my hope with the magnetism, since I've got magnetism in my deck, I'm just going to generate a card at the start of each turn, right? Which means that maybe I don't need as much draw anymore, at least in the early game. And because it's a power, it's not going to come around multiple times, so I don't think scrying is super important right now. That's better than the block I normally get, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, give me that. It does come with draw, but remove a card from your deck, you lose 7 health. You see, the thing is, I was really hoping one of these events would heal me and not just keep doing damage to me, but I kind of don't want to turn down this opportunity to get something out of my deck. I just took a block card, which is better than my defense, so I'm just going to take a like-for-like substitution with it, and hope that one of these is healing. Purple Fire Spirits. Oh, you can toss a card, right? And they give you a reward based on how good the quality of the card is that you toss. Spoilers, I'm going to be giving you a common card, so... I could give him Magnetism, but I think you just get a ton of money for it, right? Whereas if it's a common card, they just, like, leave you alone. Yeah, they're just disappointed. That's fine. That's not the first time I've heard someone say that to me. Okay, this guy is very spooky. We do have early Magnetism, so I can start generating my random power cards, hopefully. Also, since it removes a strike right now, we're not actually quite as offensively built as I once was. Strike, Vigilance, and then I'm going to Purify the defense. I'm going to try and set up a scenario where I can erupt and just explode my opponent with damage. I do appreciate the scaling though, and it's quite spooky to set up on them. Cool, good thing there. Thanks for another Purify. So Eruption will give me 2 more energy. It's just whether or not I can kill from there. So this will do 12, this will do 24. 33. I think I'm missing lethal by 1. However, I could go back into Vigilance with Miracle, right? So we're going to take 2. And you know what? We don't need that card. We're going to take 2. Which, again, is painful because I really didn't want to be taking damage. But it could have been worse. Deal 8 damage. If the last card played this combat was a skill player vulnerable. Retain. Deal 7 damage when retained. Increase its damage by 4 this combat. It feels really slow now. And Tranquility, Retain, Enter Calm, Exhaust. I see the point of Tranquility is to get yourself out of Enrage again. I feel my deck is so thin right now, I kind of only want to take, like, the creme de la card. And I'm not sure any of these are the creme de la cards. I guess the other thing to say about that is I am just adding a random card to my deck my hand every single turn, so... And by proxy, my deck. Which I guess means in the long run that I'm going to be... I'm going to start making my deck thicker and less consistent. So maybe I should be getting draw at some point. Not that I'm being offered draw, but I said earlier I don't need draw. Perhaps I do need draw. Yeah, I'm not convinced by this, even though it's a blue card. I could see the benefit of Crushed Joints. You know what? I'm going to take it. If we're getting rid of our strikes, and I did get rid of one of them, I need to be replacing them with, like, better versions of strikes. I'm also going to risk it for a biscuit. I'll go this way. If we die to the boss, or one of the elites, then so be it. Obviously, I'd rather not, though. And again, I'd really like to not take damage here. We can put Vulnerable on you. Huge. Okay, that card I added, phenomenal. We're definitely going to get Eruption right, because we've not seen it yet. Can I do 20 damage this turn is the question. Wait, I have seen Eruption? I did see Eruption, alright, I'm blind. I'm just checking my maths. It is exactly lethal, right? 6 breaks your armor off, 6 leaves you on 8, 8 leaves you on 0. I mean, actually, I could have played the 0 cost card, right, to get the vulnerable, just to super make sure it was lethal. Deal 9 damage, gain block equal to the unblocked damage dealt. That seems to work pretty nicely with the card I just picked. It is 2 mana, though. And we don't get a mana discount on it. Scry 1, gain 2 block, deal 3 damage. Deal 4 damage whenever you change stances, return this from your discard pile to your hand. I get the point of, like, all of these, to be honest with you. I kind of feel like Wallop might be the one that I'm, like, kind of leaning towards, which I think would be some sort of Eruption build, but I'm not sure I'm actually there yet, right? Like, I feel like I'd need to be able to guarantee that Vulnerable or Wrath was on, which means I have to be able to get out of Wrath again at a whim. And otherwise, it's 2 mana, deal 9 damage, which is obviously not good, since strikes do 5, so it's 1 less than a strike for the mana cost. You do get the block on top of it. I do appreciate that. So it's like getting a super block and a super strike at the same time. Actually, the more and more I talk about this, the more and more I think maybe this is actually a good card. You know what? I'll take it. I've convinced myself that it's actually good. And you know what? We're early enough in the Ascension, so we should test these things out. This guy is a little bit of an issue, only because I really need to set up my power card sooner rather than later, and we can't, so yeah. This is really annoying. I'd like to put Vulnerable on him and then Wallop, but I can't. I don't have the mana. Well, sorry. I do have the mana, but I can't set up the Vulnerable. I see a world where we die here. Because this will buff him, right? Do I just go fucking completely crazy versus him? You know what? I might regret this, but I'm just going to go absolutely crazy onto him. So he's going to be doing double damage, which isn't a lot right now. He probably will be on the next attack, though. It's still not lethal, unless it's not calculated. It's still not lethal. As soon as I play a power card, though, it will be lethal. So don't do it, dummy. And actually, this is just a block, so that works for me. Just need to live through one more turn. I have this as well, so we only do 8 damage next turn, and we're fine. That's a lot of damage. I have to, right? I have to just use the potion. I could go out of this form, but he's doing 21 damage. And I'd rather just not take it at all. Whenever you add a power card into your deck, upgrade it. Cool. Slightly late. Another Wallop. Put a Miracle Plus into your hand at the start of your next X turn's exhaust. Okay, I understand. Another Wallop. What if I just turn my build into Wallop? What if I just get really annoyed and just Wallop them for the rest of the game? I'm kind of intrigued. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to definitely do a heal here because we've got another elite coming up. Okay, this guy I can set up on if I want to. And I do want to. So we're going to go into Magnetism. Ideally, we do an Eruption, which I don't think will wake him, right? Actually, I can't remember. If you break his arm, does he wake up? Or is it if you do damage to him, does he wake up? Well, we can do this as well, I suppose. Oh, Tantrum to enter Wrath. That's a new card. He's like, come on, hit me. Alright, we have a panic button, which I'm not going to be playing. Deal 3 damage 3 times, enter Wrath, shuffle this card into your draw pile. Okay, here is the go time, I think, and I think we just go for it. This is 0 cost. Okay. we can get extremely annoyed with him. Also, this does 9 damage, not 8, so I can't find out. Here we go. It's go time. We kind of just exploded him then. I probably should have led with Miracle. I actually think we had Lethal then. Well, maybe we didn't have Lethal, but if I used the Miracle, I could have got Vulnerable. But then I wouldn't have enraged first. Alright, we have got Vigilance if I want to get out of this mode, but why would I, right? I'm super happy in this mode, correct? Hit him. Hit him. Wallop him. The greatest boss battle of all time. I just kept using attacks. Captain's Will's a bit boring for me. Whenever you change stances, gain 6 block, a power card, I do have the egg, right? So I'm going to do what the game tells me. If I take powers, they get upgraded. I mean, this is the upgrade. Sure. I'm not sure I've got enough money just yet to feel happy with the shop. I think I'd rather get to this other campsite. Winged boots. You may ignore pass when choosing the next room to travel up to 3 times. Ooh, that seems really fun. Okay, so I could just steal another elite fight if I feel comfortable to do it. Oh, that's actually really interesting. I'm toying with doing it immediately and jumping to there. What's this game in Fortnite terms? I'm going to be honest with you, I may be the only person on the planet. I've actually never played Fortnite, nor have I had the particular inkling to play Fortnite. Unlike Fortnite, this is the game they intended to make, I guess is what I'll say about it. That's the Fortnite terms I'll use. Since Fortnite was originally like a base defense type game, right? But yeah, I'm toying with going for the question mark tile into elite, into fight, into elite again. Will I die, though? I mean, there's a decent chance I die. I could take the slightly safer approach and go to the fire. Get another heal. We get battle, elite. So we do get another elite for our troubles. I could also just stay on the path that I was going on before and save these for later, but I feel like using them once before is pretty good. I think I'm going to take the intermediate safe approach. I'm probably going to get, like, chastised in the comments again for this, and it's too defensive, but I'm not convinced I would live through 2 elites, especially since I know the next elite I'm going to fight. Actually, I could jump back now, but I know the next elite is going to be the triple fight with the pyramid dudes, and it's actually a pretty difficult battle. I'm gonna risk it. Alright, we use 2 charges immediately, but I think it's for goodness. I mean, at the very least, if I get through this battle, we get another relic, right? So just in that regards, it was worth. Alright, that's another means to get block. I have to burn off the artifact at some point. Well, I don't have to, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to burn artifact off at some point. And I think I'm just going to do it immediately, and then I'm going to go into calm. So I'm going to take no damage this turn. But I've only moved the needle slightly, is, I guess, what my issue is. I do have a wallop. I think it's fine to go for it. So we'll just do a wallop into an evaluate. I'm taking a little bit of damage, but hey-ho. Right, I feel like I have to set up this magnetism. Maybe I don't, but I'd like the value. I think my deck is really, really weak without that value right now. I don't have any other defensive cards right now, so I'll just keep hitting this guy. I'll take 0, actually. Why have I got 18 block? Oh, because of the wheel. Okay. Honestly, based wheel. Alright, magnetism to magnetism is an interesting choice game. Not that I'm necessarily against it, but in fact, I'm actually pro it. Sure, more magnetism. That was almost certainly the wrong play. I should have just killed one of them. Alright. I'll take my medicine. We'll take the 18. Set one up for lethal next turn, hopefully. I am drawing a lot of ethereals, though, so I might not get lethal. We're not getting lethal. I do have purity, though, if I want to just burn every one of these cards. They're going to burn anyway, but I can super burn them. Another vigilance. You know what? Why not? Just embrace the chaos. There is reasons probably why not, by the way, but... Oh, I can only do 3? Whatever. I don't want this card in my deck anyway. Then we'll get a bit of block. And we sort of mana cheat now every turn. We get a random card from the top of a deck played. It might be a dazed, but it's better than drawing it. We might hit Eruption, though, is the other spooky thing about this. Another Mayhem. Alright, if we stance change, I get block, but the problem with that is I'll take all the damage. I could kill one of the guys, though, to do this, which actually means that I break even. So we should do it. Because I was taking 18 anyway if I didn't do anything. Give you another one of these. Hit you. You know what? Insight. And again, I don't want this in my deck. So I'll burn it. I would have liked those 2 wallops, though. So I guess there was a reason not to draw. I was actually trying to draw into more dazed or something. I should have checked my deck. I actually didn't know if there was any dazed in my decks anyway. What are we playing as cards? We got a wallop off, so you know what? All's well that ends well. And we can actually pick up a kill, but not on the one I want to kill, but it doesn't matter because I'll block all damage. Okay, we're gonna live. And actually, we live relatively comfortably. Upon pickup, choose an attack stage combat with this in your hand. Probably crush joints out of all of these. I could take Eruption, though. Nah, I think crush joints is more interesting. I think it's actually a pretty bad relic to get, to be completely honest with you. Gain 3 mantras, shuffle an insight into your draw pile. Now, this is a potential way of doing things, because if you go into divinity mode, right, you eventually go out of divinity again, which would proc my what's his name? My mental fortress. Okay, let's try it. And now I'm going to save my boot for a bit longer. Don't love this battle. The guy at the back is real scary. I'm actually going to go all in immediately. I just don't want to deal with him. Well, not the ideal. I don't think this battle will last long enough for this to ever pay off, so I'll take this. I won't use magnetism because I can't right now. And Birdman is going to start getting buffed. Strike Wallop is one-off lethal, frustratingly, but I do have a ton of blocks, so it's not the end of the world. So actually, I think I'm going to play this while I've got the chance to. Please don't make me regret doing this. Oh, the attack down is pretty brutal, though. Hang on a minute. I might not have lethal this turn. I have lethal. Only just, though. I'll take it. Alright, energy's the issue right now. I need to find some way to mana chi. 6 Damagios. I'd rather not take them. It's so awkward again. Alright, we'll cause him to turn over into defense kill mode. I take 0. When we erupt, we go out of this state as well, so we could gain a bit of armor with it. Can't go out of the form. Don't worry about it. Wallop him. And crush his joints. Alright. Again, it was more important there to not take any damage. Enter Wrath Exhaust Crescendo. Oh, just exit your stance with empty body. That might unironically be the card I need to get me out of Calm, to give me the energy back to do things. It's like an energy cheat for me. I like it. And then we go back to the original guy. I don't know. Someone told me in the comments that you fight the 3 elites. Like, sorry, if you get 3 elite fights in a row, you get to fight different ones. When you go back round again, does it just repeat the cycle, or does it do a random 3 again? Because obviously this is the second time I fought in this floor, but is it coincidental that I'm fighting you again after fighting you the first time? I'm actually not sure. Anyway, we could do Crush Joint, Strike Wallop. I might actually just drink this as well. At the start of your turn, gain 2 Mantra. Whenever you change stances, gain 4 block. Whenever a card is created during combat, upgrade it. Ooh, this character's got some spicy powers. I'd love to get this one. I'm actually going to try Devotion, though. I just get 2 Mantra at the start of each turn, so when I go get 10 and go into Divinity. Sure. I'll save my Miracle, even though it's going to buff him later. I was trying to, like, justify using it on this turn to get the Vulnerable as well, but the juice just didn't feel like it was worth the squeeze. So yeah, we start getting the Mantra. We need to get 10 Mantra. Okay. If I erupt, I have no way to get out of the eruption right now. Well, this is how I did the battle last time, right? I just raced him. I would be taking 28 damage, though, if I just try and race him right now, so I don't think that is going to be the plan this second. We gain a ton of armor next turn as well. Because of Wheel. He's only doing 6. You hate to see it. Alright, I'll set up then. I'm ready, buddy. So we can Wallop, Miracle Wallop, which would give him some stats, but it would block a lot of the damage. That's pretty spooky. Ugh. Right, I take 6. He's nearly dead as well. We might be able to just burst him in a minute. And we're about to go into Divinity, if that actually matters. 14, 20. God damn it, I'm 2 off again. The exact same thing has happened. That's funny. Oh, hang on a minute. I could use Pray, right? And I will go into Divinity. Yeah, okay. I nearly misplayed this turn, but I think this, yeah, still causes me to be okay. Alright, cool. Nearly big fuck up, but we're fine. Yeah, I like that. We need to set up anyway, so cool. Enter Divinity, die next turn. Excuse me? Fasting, gain 4 strength and dexterity, gain 1 less energy at the start of each turn. No, that seems horrible. Or retain, enter wrath, exhaust, crescendo. I think this is going to be a skip from me. Okay. This is risky. This is probably not worth. We just have to have a great opening, don't worry. We've done it once, we can do it again. I can Miracle Joints, strike, but again, it's 1 energy left over. I could evaluate to put a insight into my draw pile, Crush Joint, strike. Sure. Not as explosive as I did last time, though, where I had the time to set up. And we're losing stats already. I think I'm going to do a little die here, if you don't mind. I'm pretty certain I'm going to have to discover my way out of trouble here. Let's go into Vigilance as well. I can Mental Fortress Empty Body. That would give me 12 block this turn. I've already got 18. Either way, I should definitely Mental Fortress. Because I'm going to need it. That'll never get better than it is right now. I can go back into Vigilance. Alright, we're doing a whole lot of nothing right now. God damn it. If I drew into Eruption, then it would have been insane. Because I would have taken 0 damage if I went into that mode. Okay, well, I think in lieu of that, I just set myself up for future energy gains? I don't know. Goodbye, more stats. So if I change forms, you'll do 36 damage. However, what's the however? I can leave the stance and I will gain more block. And right now I do need to just survive. So I think the correct play is to erupt here. Gain 2 energy back. Insight. Crushes joints. Strike him. Let me just check him right here. When I empty body as the last card, I will leave my stance, get 6 block, gain 5 block. He'll go back down to 18, so I'll block all but 1 of it. If my math is right. I think it was wrong, but it ended up right, so I'll take it. Apotheosis? Not the time, buddy. Not the time. I can go back into Eruption with a Wallop, but I can't because I don't have the mana for it. I can go for a Wallop with a Trip. 10 block, right? And then just defend the rest. 4 health remaining. He has to Siphon Soul again at some point. We'll get him then. Okay, we actually unironically have to kill him. What are these cards? This will never get better than it is right now. Oh, I am praying, buddy. I am praying. More damage with -3 strength. Old. Not Apotheosis again. I think Erupt Strike is lethal. Holy moly. Never in doubt. Alright, we just have to beat the elite now. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand and retain it. Enter Calm, end your turn. Okay, I understand. Actually, that could be quite interesting for the way I'm trying to build this now. I really need mana cheat, though. Like, more so than anything else, but being able to meditate and then keep putting, like, not Vigilance. Where are you? Empty Body back into my hand to keep leaving Wrath or something. I can see the upside. We're going to heal here, funnily enough. And we need to get an insane start, because this is going to be hard without any potions. Cool. I'm glad I'm drawing an additional 2 cards to draw none of my setup cards. You love to see it. Anyway, this might unironically be useful, this battle. And I'll keep my Miracle for later. Oh no, not the slimes. I mean, I just have to do this, right? But he's about to be super duper attack, right? Slime Crush. I do get 18 armor, though. So the timing is pretty good. I could also Erupt and risk it all. Because I'll take 70 damage, which will kill me. Cool. Actually, kind of cool now that I think about it, because if we break him down, that's actually not that bad. It does mean I shouldn't use it on this turn, though. I think the safe man's play is to do this and this. And don't risk it all on a foolish Wrath. So we take 8 damage. Alright, blind him. Let's go into Vigilance. Anything in here I actually want to retain? Maybe the blindness, honestly. Because all the other cards do actually nothing for me right now. More slime, thank you. I have to get it below 70 health ideally next turn, or I'm going to take a actual buttload of damage. I'm a little bit concerned here. I think I will use a dramatic entrance this time. And we'll strike him. Because it's fine to go into Wrath next turn as long as I get him below 70. So I just want to make sure I can set that up. I'd love to Wrath and just blow him up. Well, that's going to be the game plan. Miracle? Wait, do I Miracle? Erupt? Do I worry about the vulnerable? I guess I should worry about the vulnerable a bit, right? I could also do that to set up this. You know what? That's a pretty smart idea, me. Damn it. Is one of my last cards a strike? It is. It's worth it. Alright, that's how you beat the slime boss. Just don't let him split. Just one-shot him. Okay, lesson learned. Deal 10 damage if fatal, upgrade a random card in your deck. Very interesting. Unplayable. You're damn right. When you draw this card, add 2 miracles to your hand and exhaust. Okay. Draw cards until your hand is full. I'm gonna get Deus Ex Machina, I think. The lessons learned sounds pretty fun, but I don't think I've got the power level yet to make that really hum. But I have energy issues, and this is my fix for energy issues. I would also like to get some energy from this. Snecko. Honestly, not a terrible Snecko game. It's pretty bad, but not terrible. Few card rewards to pick from seems pretty bad, but at the same time, I need the energy, I think. As soon as I get energy, I'm kind of okay, right? And I've got money. We'll just go to the shop and buy cards there. In fact, we've got an immediate shop. Remember as well, you've got one more use of your trusty sneaker. So I have no way to leave my form right now. So I'll try and just minimize the damage I'm taking. Maybe I should have burnt another plate off him. I don't know. Right, I have to play the magnetism. Because it's kind of my deck. That will end my turn, so hold off on that, but I might want the eruption back. I think I do want the eruption back. Probably should have thought about defense mildly this turn, but hey-ho. Right. Here we go. Mental Fortress. Into Eruption. I gain the 2 energy back. Into Wallop. Into Wallop. So I actually could just stay in this form now. I have no attack cards in my hand, so I can draw 2 cards. Do I want this back from the Meditate? No. That would be a bad card to get back from the Meditate, I think. I'm pretty content with this turn. $42 damage incoming. I'd like to leave my form, please. Or kill you. Wallop him. Wait, it has to be unblocked. Strike him first. Wallop him. We'll get a miracle. I'll do a mayhem. I'll do my other miracle. I'll empty my body. Now we're taking 0 damage. I get to play the top card of my deck every turn. I don't think there's any really bad cards right now in my deck. Another Apotheosis. I'm not gonna lie. I know I keep doing this card. It's actually doing nothing for me, except making my deck worse. But one day it's gonna generate something worthwhile, and then I'll be the one that's laughing. Alright, what's the plan here? It's him. kill him. It's a good plan. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. End your turn. Again, I understand, but I think that's a luxury good. You find yourself in an all-decorated chamber. In the center of the room, a large skull sits atop an ornate pedestal. As you approach, the skull bursts into flames and turns to face you. Alright. What's up, Mr. Bones? What is it you seek? What is it that you offer? In sync with his final words, the door behind you slams. I have a choice of losing 6 health or getting 90 gold, getting a potion, or getting a colorless card. I think, based on my quality of colorless cards that I'm getting randomly generated, I'll take 90 gold, please. Oh, I see now. I can keep edging it, right? No. My health is a very, very precious resource, so I'm not going to go for it, even though there was a shop immediately afterwards. I think 541's enough gold anyway. Right, offer me the world, please. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 7 damage. Is there a means for me to do that as this character? Honest question. At the start of each turn, add a smite into your hand. Deal 12 damage, retain exhaust. I don't want any of it. I might want the Dark Shackles, unironically, but I have 541 gold. Why do I not want any of these cards? Add a smite into your hand at the start turns, but oh, I don't know. Maybe I take Ferry in a bottle because there's a decent chance I'm going to die this game. I have, like, no way to put debuffs on. I could take Dark Shackles plus Sadistic Nature, but it feels like such a weak combo. I hate turning down a zero-cost power as well. There is a chance as well that I'm going to add more stuff to my deck, so maybe I just take this and call it a day. It feels super, super weak, though. Actually, I'll take an Evaluate as well. I think being defensive has kind of been a decent thing for me, even though my kind of game plan gimmick right now is to go into Wrath and just explode people. Ooh. Okay. You know what? That means that battles lasting longer is good for me. I want this elite. Hello. Right. 12 damage incoming. I have a few ways to mitigate that. Can I totally mitigate it? I think I'm just going to drink this now, because if I get another potion, my slots are full. Better to use it than to just lose it. I think we pop a miracle into this, into this. Now I'm taking no damage. If I erupt, obviously I'm in trouble. So I think we'll do a strike, and then I'll just do a little pray on you. Or I can just meditate. I'll pray. I'd really love that card, that power card, where it was giving me mantra every turn. It's like desperately what I'm missing right now, I think, from this deck. Alright, now we get hexed. So whenever I play a skill, I get a thingy into my deck. An annoying card into my deck. It's a power as well, right? Yeah, non-attack cards. Well, prepare to, you know, see me add a shit ton of days, that's the card I was looking for, into my deck. My entire deck is now just dazed. Dazed even. That's good, right? On the positive side, though, I do somewhat counter it in the form that I generate a colorless card. Guaranteed. I take no damage. And you keep hurting yourself. I've got thorns up. Apparently okay, we do have an attack. One attack card, though. We can draw 3 cards very easily with this. There we go. 3 cards, please. Why do all my cards suck? Okay, note to self. Put some actual offensive cards in your deck. You're sort of surviving for almost no reason. The calendar might actually kill this guy. Okay, I think I've got him. Oh, well, easy come, easy go. Or easy go, easy come in this case. 5 damage to all enemies. Not what I'm after. Okay, this guy. We just need to kill his ads as quickly as is humanly possible. I can erupt one of them. If only I could just... if I could just do a little bit more damage to him as well. I could use the explosion potion here and feel pretty happy about my life. I think I will, actually. Because now I can be in this form and... not worry about it. He's also not going to buff anyone anymore, which is fantastic for me. And I'll actually trade away a bit of damage right now on this strike just to put a thingy into my deck. The vulnerable doesn't matter because it's going to wear off immediately. Insight is what I want into my deck. So I could leave this form, but I really don't want to right now. That I do want, though. Alright, it's going to summon some more plebs. I'll gain 18 block because of the wheel next turn, whatever happens. He's probably going to try and buff his friends. This is where AoE damage would be phenomenal, by the way. But for some reason, I don't have any. Right, this guy needs to die. I'll blow a miracle on praying. It might unironically come up this battle. Definitely should play that. We'll play the bomb. I'll strike you. I really need to kill you as well pretty soonish. Oh, another eruption. It will kill, I suppose. Well, I'm actually... am I desperate for the kill this moment in time? I don't think I am, right? What if I meditate and put the bomb back into my hand? And all I need to do is to live then. Is that unhinged? Alright, that seems a pretty good play right now. Yep, we'll be doing this. Alright, next on the list. Oh, I forgot I went out of... I went out of... Wraith. What a dummy. What a big dummy. That's actually going to cost me as well. Because I have no way to kill this guy anymore. I just happened to not draw one of my 4 remaining attack cards in my hand, and I didn't draw any more draw cards, so... we're going to just be trying to block this turn. I will empty my body, I think. You know what? Now that you look at this, it's really not that bad, is it? I'm blocking all but one. And the detonation timer is coming up. Get 'em, boys! So this goes down at the end of the turn, right? So they're all taking 40, so I don't need to worry about anyone except for the boss. Right? My hand is not great. He's also doing 45 damage, which is pretty disgusting, if you ask me. That's as much as I can block. I could put Thorns on as well, but he dies to the bombs anyway now. What's the last card? Okay, he's an insight. Sure. Alright, yeah, I need a fence. Can I get it? Oh, I don't have any more damage! If only I had a tiny bit of damage. Also, if I just put the thorns on, I could have got some gold. I mean, it's only 20 gold, but still, 20 gold is 20 gold. God damn it. He was dead to so many things there as well. Okay, we always get potions going forward. That's pretty good. Gain 4 block. If you're in Wrath, gain 14 additional block. I need offensive cards, Gabe. But I kind of want it because I do kind of want to be in Wrath. If I jump one more time as well, I'm going to lose the ability to jump. I think I'm going to take the safe option and go towards the right here. And then take a campfire. Okay. Evaluate me, please. I'll crush your joints, if you don't mind, please. Go into Vigilance, and we're taking a bit of damage right now. I could mitigate all of it. If I'm really desperate, which... I do have one more battle, so maybe I should go for... mitigate all damage. Because I just need to use Miracle Wallop, and this guy won't be hurting me anymore. Alright, I'm going to do it. Pretty painful in terms of the miracles. I didn't actually get that much value from them. You're going to do a heal here, so I need to, like, get around that. Okay. I'll take the turn off, I guess. I am going to take a decent chunk of damage here, though, if I don't do anything else. I could Miracle Defend, but I still take 1. Alright, I'll just eat it. It's fine. I can afford to take 7 damage in the 2 battles I've got before I can heal again. Shuffle 3 random skills into your draw pile that cost 0 this combat. Pretty good card, don't get me wrong. I wanted the Eruption. I'm so upset. The last fucking card in my deck is the Eruption. Alright. Put some random stuff in my deck. Alpha is in there, apparently. Sure, why not? I'm taking 0 damage anyway, but we might as well just throw this out as a 0-cost card. I'm toying with empty bodying just to leave the stance, to give me the energy to do Prey. But I'm not even sure the Mantra is going to matter this battle. I probably die before Mantra ever becomes a thing. So I should just take the damage I've got. Shuffle a beat into your draw pile. Shuffle an amount. Okay, I see the chain of events now that are occurring. At the start of your next turn, enter Wrath and draw 2 cards. Okay. Enter Wrath, exhaust. All of my cards say enter Wrath now. I don't know how this has happened, but it's what's happened. And I'm also dying currently. Do I have the means to mitigate death? I'm actually stunned at how bad my hand is right now, and how bad the cards are that I just generated. I'll do it because why not? Don't crescendo, you'll die. I'm only just living here anyway. By, like, the skin of my teeth. Okay, we're going to Wrath now. Which means I'll get 6 block. Huge. I also have empty body, so I could empty body, crescendo, and then meditate to get back out of it again. And get a bunch of block. I think this is going to be the game plan. Empty body. Crescendo. Wallop them. Strike them. Strike them. Meditate. What card do I want back? None of them, honestly. Probably Wallop. When the turn goes like this, like, my deck suddenly looks good again, but it really isn't. There's something, like, horribly wrong with my deck right now. Crush, hang on a minute. Crescendo. Crushes joints. I possibly should have apotheosis this turn, but now I need to leave the form. I'm taking no damage again. Okay, I see the chain of commands. I judge you not worthy. I'm alive. And I protect my fairy in a bottle. No, I'm not taking this, because the only reason I went to Wrath so much is that I generated an absolute fuck ton of cards that entered me into Wrath. I don't know, man. I only have 2 health. I think we'll take the question mark tile, but I might live to regret this, because there's no out beyond this. I could take the more guaranteed path, but even then it forces me into an elite battle. All of my relics as well almost do nothing, which is fairly upsetting to me. That's nice, though. We get a bit more block. Okay, we just need to get through this battle. We just need to get through this battle. It's fine. It's not dangerous. So, I need to play this. And I probably need to play this. And I would like to play this. And I don't think anything else moves the needle enough. I could wallop, but there's really not a lot of damage in that wallop. So I'll take no damage. This guy is going to be scaling now, the fungi beast, so I'm going to have to deal with him. Magnetism generated magnetism. You'd love to see it. Should have drank that at the start, to be brutally honest with you. Vigilance. I changed forms from nothing into a form, so I gained some block. I need to block 24. Hit him. I might as well take the 1, right? Because realistically, the overkill damage is going to be more than 2 for the most part. I might as well take this opportunity to use 1 more of my health points. Now, if I kill the bat guy here, the other guy... Sorry, I'm going to get vulnerable, and this guy is going to annihilate me. So I need to be very careful how I do things right now. Let me blind this guy so he's doing less damage. Also, if this guy hits me a few more times, he's going to break on me. And then I'll get the vulnerable anyway. Prey probably doesn't matter here, but I might go for it. I was hoping to draw into Eruption then to leave the form and then be able to meditate back out of Eruption again, but it's kind of doesn't matter. So if I do this, he's going to die on me to the Thorns, which means I'll have 1 fewer turns of vulnerable to deal with because it'll burn off, I think, at the start of my turn. I think that's the way this works. I can also bring a card back again from the shadows. The card that I need from the shadows is probably... Where are you? It's Empty Body, I think, to get out of... Yeah. I need to be able to get out of Wrath again. So I'm taking no damage here. Okay, the vulnerable interaction doesn't work the way I thought it did. It burnt nothing. If I Erupt, it's the only attack in my hand. That lets me draw some cards, so... It's time to duel, I think. Three, 6, 7. So we'll draw... Oh, it's only 2 cards, so that's fine. We have hand space for it. We're going to crush his joints. We are going to leave this form almost certainly. But only when we're ready. I'm ready to leave my form now, sir. So we're taking no damage. And he's slowly dying to thorn damage. I have crystals again to give me a bunch of bad cards. Okay. Vigilance. I take no damage. I have Judgment. Okay, we can kill him with Judgment. Prey won't matter anymore. Hold. Hold. I get these cards right. No, I'm scrying. I'm actually the world's biggest idiot. I don't know why I thought I was using something completely different. I think I was thinking I was using the card that pulls the card back from my draw pile. Don't worry. I just had a bit of a stroke. We're still going to win this. It's okay. Even through my great misplays, we're fine. You know what? I could have also done that and just won the game. But I thought I'd make things interesting by winning the game this way instead. Why judge when you could just strike them? Again, I'm not really pro Consecrate right now. Especially not on stream. That's for a different stream. I can heal. Now, I am going to find Elite if I keep going this way. I might just jump over to here, waste my final boot use, get another heal for certain, and then see where life takes us. These question mark tiles could be battles as well, so I think I'm going to play on the safer path. Oh, I've been knocked unconscious. That's probably bad news, bears. The 4,200th combat is about to begin. Oh, okay. Don't worry, we have some health this time. And I top decked the 2 powers I need to play the game. Perfect. What a great start. We might as well pop this, because I'm going to get another potion anyway. That's blocking all damage now that's incoming. I'll just hit you. That doesn't bother me. It does a bit, but not majorly. Okay, well, this hand sucks. Might as well play this. Is there any other card in my hand that I'd want potentially to come back into my hand again? Maybe Wallop. But yeah, maybe Wallop. Alright, it is Wallop. I'm taking 6 damage. I could avoid it by doing this. Well, I can somewhat avoid it by doing this. I could have also burnt some miracles there, which maybe would have been a smarter play, but I'm fairly certain I was going to have to burn that energy anyway. Alright, that's scary. Speaking of that scary, my hand is pretty spooky right now. We're taking 32 damage. I'm on effectively 41 health. It's okay. Alt. Wallop. Might as well. We're taking... Oh, we had armor, right, because of the wheel. So I'm just taking 1 again, right? But you're going to put another vulnerable on me? I'm slowly getting scraped to death. So I can Vigilance into Eruption, which is a very spicy play. I'd effectively get my energy back on the Eruption. I would also gain 20 block, I think. The question is, though, can I kill at the end of all of this? And I think the answer to that is... yes, I could. And if I can kill the bat guy, I think it's actually worth doing. If I'm wrong, though, I'm going to lose. So let me just put this again through the cerebellum. The cerebellum is telling me that if I vigilance right now, because of this, I'm going to get 8 plus 6 block, 14 block. Then I'm going to leave the mode again. That'll give me 20 block. And I'm going to go into Wrath, which will double all damage on the board, right? And deal 9 damage to this guy, which will leave you on 8. Which means that this will be doing 16 damage and will kill you. You'll be doing 24 damage, so I will take a hit through this unless I use Miracle. And I'd probably be good use of the card Miracle. And actually, I don't even need to use the Miracle. I can just use one Evaluate. I'm actually going to blow this as well, just to guarantee the battle ends in 3 turns. I could probably hold him off for some time as well. Alright, that's a great card. Thrilled to have both of those cards. We can leave this form, which means he's only doing 13 damage. Alright, I'm just taking nothing anymore. Don't want any of these in my deck anymore. Okay, as long as I survive through... actually, we don't need to survive this turn. He's just dead. But let's be smart about this still. He says he just immediately starts vomiting out cards. Well done, weakling! The giant mock claps whilst he riles up the crowd with exaggerated gestures. Golden confetti shower you. Time for the real challenge! I can do a powerful fight with many rewards. I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to die. Goodbye. We're taking the cowardice option. It turns out Mama did raise a coward, but I'm pretty certain I would have died there. You know what? If you're not going to attack me, let's go into Wrath. No, I'll just hit you. I was totally trying to set up vulnerable there, but I don't think it's actually worth. Well, that's a lot of damage, but don't worry, we'll just leave this for. Never speak of it again. 48 damage is incoming. As long as I meditate, he's only doing 3 times 8, which is still 24 damage, by the way. Yeah, that's fine. I guess I could double Miracle to Magnetism. You know what? I'll do it. It's like my value generator. It's my other way to find win conditions, so... why hold the energy? There's Apotheosis. I'm only taking 6 right now. I can turn that into 0. And I think I will. What do you become? Oh, 2 energy. Hold on, actually. The Apotheosis, if I could hold the miracles, is actually pretty powerful. And I also used Art of War there. Not intentionally, but I did. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. We're looking for 6. Perfect. This card has actually been doing some pretty good work for me. I'm going to just take another copy of it. Is there a card in my deck that I think would drastically improve me if I upgraded it? Magnetism getting an energy discount would actually be pretty big, to be honest with you. It's currently somewhat hard to... Well, I say it's hard to play. Maybe it's not hard to play. Actually, I take it back. I don't think it's hard to play at all. It's, in fact, extremely easy to play. Prey could actually be a big choice, because it means I could get into Divinity with 3 uses of Prey instead of 4. You know what? Let's risk it. I've got the fairy in the bottle if I'm going to die. We're about half health. I've got a pretty good potion here as well. If we can get into Divinity early, then that's fantastic. Right, so immediately we just want to set up our powers, right? So we'll set this one up. Not a power, but it's like power adjacent. I probably want to drink one of these as well. And then I think we're going to go into Eruption. The only question here is, do I Miracle and then Crush Joints to start burning off the artifacts? And I think for now we'll say no. So he's going to summon some guys, right, to steal my cards. They could steal some pretty annoying things. They definitely could still steal some annoying things. I think we're going to lose Magnetism if I leave things as they are. I can't get out of my form either, which is fairly unfortunate, but that's why we've got that card in my deck. Pump out some damage. We're actually taking nothing, right? Yeah, there goes Magnetism. But I called it because I'm vaguely aware of this battle. Now I'm going to crush his joints. You are dead. Gives me my Magnetism. I can now play it this turn. And the question is, do I want to draw cards? I am actually pretty chill right now. I think we'll just take another Insight. What are you doing, by the way? I thought you were buffing yourself. I can leave my form, so don't worry about that. Not that I imagine you guys watching are worrying. Maybe you are sat on the edge of your seats like, holy shit, will he live, will he die? I'm not that invested yet. Alright, it's time to use some miracles. I don't think... Well, actually, maybe 4-4 is fine. I've got a bunch of draws anyway. So who cares? We're taking nothing, by the way. I could 4-4 a bomb, which is pretty funny. No, that's not the right play. As funny as it is, it's the wrong play. I actually think keeping it was the wrong play, maybe, but... I guess I'll just do that instead. So he's going to buff himself again, which is pretty spooky. But at the same time, I'm slowly getting stronger and stronger. I'm slowly putting enough bombs into my deck that eventually I'm going to Bomb Warrior him and kill him. Now, I am taking a lot of damage here. 51 is a pretty big number. Can I leave my form? I cannot. And we know that Emptied Body is the second from bottom card of my deck, because Wallop is the bottom card of my deck. I have a plan. I fucked up my plan. It's fine. I can fix it. Actually, it didn't really matter because he had an artifact anyway. So Empty Body is incoming, and I'm guaranteed to get it because the other card is an Insight. I can just Vigilance out of this, though. He's doing 102 damage, but don't worry about it. The number's going to reduce. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So the question is, how do I want to leave my form? Do I want to use Vigilance, or do I want to use leave form? But I think we want to use Vigilance, right? And I'm okay with these numbers. I take 3 damage. This is about to go off as well. A bomb is about to go off as well. And he's dizzy. He's used his Hyper Beam, of course. Okay. Wallop him. Use some violence. Crush his joints. Nearly misblade. Leave this form. Crush his joints again. He's vulnerable. He can be killed. Do I want to forefront one of these cards back to the bottom of the deck? I think I will, actually, with Evaluate. Oh, the bomb went off as well. Ooh. Unlucky. Alright, jokes aside, I should try and kill this guy, right? He's currently doing 52 damage to me, which is unfortunate because I don't have 52 health, but again, if I leave this form, then we're not too bad. I can do that with Meditate as well, if I'm desperate. We might be able to do it with Divinity if I get lucky. Never lucky. Defend, Vigilance is a potential play. Or Meditate and put a card in my deck on top of my deck. Sorry, my discard pile back on top of my deck. Is there anything here that I really, really want? I'm actually pretty content. Maybe we take a Eruption. But I'm about to go into Divinity anyway. And Divinity's like super Eruption. So I think we just defend Vigilance. I'm taking nothing. Okay, so that's going to put me into Super Divinity form. A lot of energy. We wallop him. And I'm going to just transmute all of this into random cards. And I'm going to continue to beat the game with random cards. More random cards. There's no attack cards in my deck. I guess I won't play anything else. Somehow you've lived through this turn, buddy. And I gain block for leaving Divinity, so Divinity is really good with this Mental Fortress. Goes into my draw pile, right. Sorry, I'm a little bit upsetty spaghetti right now that all my cards seem to not do a lot, but I don't think that's actually true. I actually think my hand's actually fine. Because I can just do this. I'm back to 4 energy again. And every card in my deck is now upgraded, so yeah, pretty good actually. My state is fine, it turns out. Any reason to try and kill you this turn, or should I just wait? I guess we'll just do that for laughs and giggles. The bomb's kill him next turn anyway, so... I'm gonna get really angry as I do it as well. Alright, we're going on to the final floor. Take an extra turn after this one, end your turn exhaust. Yeah. Yeah. That seems pretty good. At least drop an additional relic. Double the effectiveness of potions. Transform all strike and defends. You crazy son of a bitch. I'm actually kind of in. They're my worst cards. And I'm already generating random cards anyway. Gain Mantra? Yeah, I'm all about that. Wrath entry? Great. Sure, whatever. We didn't take this earlier? Sure. Judgment did some interesting things earlier. I actually quite like this. I think we've actually improved ourselves. My only slight concern again is, do I actually have enough cards that just say deal damage in my deck anymore? I'm not entirely certain. Also, this guy kind of likes it when you play powers and skills, right? And my deck is just powers and skills. Alright, what are we looking at? We are looking at a situation where I would like to go to a very late shop. So, and we're not going to go fight the heart. I'm just going to let you know that for a fact. I'm not strong enough to fight the heart. In my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't feel it. I'll take this left path. Alright. Hello, guys. If I erupt, I can just leave eruption, but there's no real benefit for me to go into eruption right now because I don't have a benefit for changing states just yet. So I think we ignore that pathway. I think I'm just going to do evaluate. Crush one of them. And I guess meditate and bring a card back. Which then puts me in calm, so if I leave calm, I at least get 2 energy back, right? This battle's going to be annoying to some degree, until like I generate like the bomb cards, because I don't really have AoE damage, right? Is that a permanent upgrade, by the way? Because it doesn't say for the rest of the battle. Maybe I actually underestimated this card when I first saw it. Holy shit, they're doing a lot of damage, by the way. I've just noticed. Three, 6, 8. That's fine. Okay, here we go. I actually have no way to change my stance right now, but here we go. We're just going to try and block all of this, I think. Is this 52 to all? I guess that is a way of me doing it. If I just wait till turn 7 and just defend the entire battle, I will get there. I don't love this turn, and that's saying things lightly. We're taking quite a lot of damage for it. Can't judgment any of these suckers right now. I'm just toying with killing one of them off, or not killing one off, and just setting them up for being below 52. I just don't know if I can survive till turn 7 doing it against these guys, because they do actually put out quite a lot of damage. I'll see what I can do about this. So we're taking 39, right? No. Not at all, you're taking 29. Like, I could just judgment one of them now, but they're just going to regenerate anyway, so I think it's still the right play, even if I don't kill them with the calendar. Vault is pretty strong here. Especially if I can use, like, Wrath type scenarios, so here we go, I think. That will put me into Divinity instead, which is better, right? Maybe a bit of a waste, but I don't think it will be. Famous last words. $30 damage. That seems pretty good to me. Right, instantly kill a guy. Do these guys count as minions? I think I've done this before, right? You have to kill the last one with it, otherwise it doesn't count. God damn it. Alright. That's good enough for this turn. So I get another turn now, and they don't get a turn. If I can kill this one guy in one turn, and I do have judgment, so we will be doing that, then we're fine. This better work. Thank you. Okay, we got a lucky set of circumstances there. I'll take it. Yeah, 100% we should take this. It's literally an attack card for starters, but secondary is what I'm doing. I'm trying to change my stances often. I really don't like this smoke bomb. I just don't want to use it because I feel like I'm losing resources if I do it. So I'm going to just burn it, I think. The opening turn is always really confusing for me, exactly what to do. It's actually quite unlike a lot of the other decks I've built so far, where I feel like the first turn was almost always like, you just do this, this, and that. This one has a bit of thinking to, like, how do I set up the combos? And then once you set up the combos, it's like, you know, riding a bike type scenario. You know what? I'm willing to put more vulnerable on you. I often have multiple miracles in my hand. So, let's just burn one of them early. I can leave my form, so don't worry about that. There are my miracles. Halt him. We're going to prostrate in front of him. I'm going to evaluate him. And then we're going to leave this stance so I don't take all the damage in the world. Even then, I wasn't taking all the damage in the world, but still, let's do it. Another flash of steel. You like to see it. I've got a crescendo. Can I leave my form again? No, I can't, so... There's a possibility I can, though, so let me have a look with insight. I can leave my form. Alright, crescendo. Flash. Should use this now. Wallop him. Honestly, kill him. Now that I see I have lethal, we should just take it. Yeah, we will be getting rid of this. I'm sorry. I bet you're actually incredibly useful smoke bomb at like A10, but do I want another evaluate? I think I've got enough, honestly. I think it's a solid card, by the way. It's honestly not you, it's me. Well, actually, it's my deck. So Judgment can't quite just pick up a lethal on one of these. It's pretty close, though. Set up the mental... Oh, hold on a second. How do I want to do this? I can just kill one outright. But it can't be the first one, which is the one that's doing the most damage. I can kill either of the other two just outright. I mean, actually, I can just Judgment straight onto you and just kill you. But what am I doing for the rest of the turn, then? Wait, it's just health, right? So the armor doesn't matter? Honestly, for science, I just want to check this does work. Okay, so it does break through armor. That makes sense. I didn't think it wouldn't work, by the way, but you never know. Right, Mental Fortress. Evaluate. I am going to crush your joints. I'm currently taking damage. If I empty body, I'm taking no damage via a miracle, which I think is worth. Not that I leave a stance, but the 7 block is enough. $22 damage again. We have Crescendo, Eruption, and Vigilance, so I can actually leave my form. Okay. Okay. Crescendo? Wait. Crescendo, Vigilant... No, hang on a minute. Crescendo, Vigilance. Eruption gives me the 2 back again. So I'm still on 2 mana, and I can end with a Meditate. I can't Wallop, though. I'm basically just changing in and out of the same form. It's actually worth it. Versus, like, Crescendo, Eruption, Vigilance instead, and then just staying in Calm. Or, like, Crescendo, Wallop. And getting the armor back, and then leaving with, like, Meditate instead, or just Vigilance. There's actually a few interesting lines here. You know what I've just realized? I think the Vigilance line is the correct play, because this is going to come back to my hand, right? So I hit you. I hit you. I hit you. And then if I warp you, I'm taking no damage anyway, so that's the actual answer. I don't change out the form again. Okay, that's really cool. I like the idea of doing that. Only taking me to the third form to set it... Sorry, third floor to set it up, but we got there eventually. Halt. Crush his joints. Grind his bones. And then prostrate in his face. No, we'll put his fate. Didn't use a potion then. I will discard this. It's probably super powerful, but... Game 9 blocks Scry 5. I again understand the benefit of this, but... I'm not about that lifestyle. Are you a boss? You have 300 health. The more. Alright, Mr. Halo. I see who you are. We might as well enter the form because he's doing, like, nothing this turn. Then again, so am I. Now that I look at my hand, it's complete detritus. $10 damage. Which must be 5, but I can't get out my fob to turn it into 5. Okay. You know what? We're lucky. I take 7. So be it. The Hand of Mr. Greed. And we have Vault this time, so we can actually take 2 turns, which is probably not a terrible idea. Hit him. Wallop him. Vault. I'm not getting lethal this turn, but we should hold on to that card. Do I want either of these cards? Yes on that one, but no on that one. Crush his joints again. I feel like we're not like a million miles away from doing like truly disgusting things, but I'm just missing like a slight bit of consistency, I suppose. You're doing 66 damage. That probably means I should lead by Thorb. I can do it with Divinity, and I think that is going to be the correct way of doing this for the super damage turn. I could do it with Vigilance as well. Vigilance Prey, which will give me some more block. So I think I'll do that. And we get all the energy back again. The question now comes, can I kill you this turn? And ideally with Hand of Greed. The answer to that possibly is not going to surprise you. I don't think I can do it. Though we can just use you for damage, right? It doesn't get exhausted. I might as well retain you, why not? Alright, I take 0 damage. Crush joint sounds mean. It does when really you only have 2 joints left over. I guess 4 if you include the wrists. Actually, if you include the fingers, many joints. But I guess I'm not as brutalist as others. I only saw this guy as, like, you know, 2, maybe 4 joints. I guess you could also include, like, jaw and stuff. Ugh. Anyway, what are you doing? You're doing some sort of power maneuver? Okay. More vulnerable, please. I'm so close. Actually pretty close to Divinity again as well. One more cycle and maybe we can do the lesson learned to kill. Might as well send it. Actually, I shouldn't do that. We're about to go into Divinity again. I think we should do it. Okay, can I... I may have misplayed here, because ideally I would have liked to get the upgrade by killing him, but I don't have any more draw options. I guess I can just do all the blocking. I could also do the very showy-off play of emptying Extinct Divinity for basically no reason. Hand of Greed is another way I'd potentially be willing to end this battle. Let me just hold here. I killed him with the... whatever. Whatever, he's dead. I really should have burned one of these potions. I'm just, like, hoarding them and wasting them. I'm really after more of the card, which I get it when I change stances. Oh, he's shuffling cards. Please don't give me... Do I want any of these? Don't give me a curse again, please. Good instincts, I'd take it. Eruption. Alright, I'll take 0 mana 9 block. It's definitely not this one. Okay. Do I want another eruption? I don't think I do. I may have considered that blasphemy card, but whatever. We gained the card, and it's not complete and utter detritus. Don't get too good to use on potions here. In fact, I think I might just pop a Blessing of the Forge here and just Giga Bully this guy, because he can be scary. Magnetism. Crescendo. Crush his joints. Have some good instincts. Have a little pray. Have a little halt. Then meditate and leave this form, please. And we'll take... Shall we get pray back? Because I might actually be able to get into... Oh, you get 2 cards on the upgrade, right? I'll take this as well before I set up. But yeah, we might be able to get into Divinity early. Might as well keep his joints crushed. The wallop is going to do like nothing because of intangible, sadly. You're doing 18 to me. I'll take 1, I suppose. I could have made it so I didn't take any damage, but... it was a bit iffy. I'd have done 1 less damage. I decided to do 1 more damage and take 1 more damage. Judgment is not going off this turn. Don't worry about it. My hand does no damage in it whatsoever. Plenty of joints in this guy? Yeah. Just every single vertebrae, a joint. That I can crush. Alright, vault him. Sure, panache. Go through a mental fortress. Draw 2 cards. Prostrate yourself in front of him. Hit him. Hit him. And again. Actually, we kind of do want those cards. Maybe I shouldn't scry them. This does exhaust if I just burn it now. Oh, I'm so close to lethal. I'm so close to lethal. I think we might actually have it. Although Eruption will take me into Wrath. Which will reduce this damage by 10. That works. Nice. Okay. We're doing it. 30 gold. Give me a shovel. I can dig for relics. Sure. Perfect timing. Some liquid bronze. Why not? No, I don't think I need this either. Give me the card that, you know, when I change stances, it goes back into my hand. Hello again, guys. Alright, I'll drink this because I don't think it's good enough just to hold it for the entirety of the battle. Fortress? Do I have a way to leave my form? Not really, actually. I was toying with erupting them, but I think it's the wrong play. We always do that. Yeah, it's a really annoying hand again. I might even pop another potion. Sorry, well, it is a potion, I guess, but I might have a look at this just to see what it is. That might make a difference. That doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Okay, well, it is what it is. I think the better play is to halt. Somehow again crush this guy's joints, and then just wallop one of them. I get up a bunch of block. In fact, I'm only taking 1 damage again. I set one of them up for a judgment as well. Okay, again, decent turn for a vault. Prostrate. Vigilance. You know what? I probably should try and put some more draw in my deck as well. If it does show up. Because I am having a few times now where energy's not the issue, it's draw. I was kind of assuming this would just get me through every issue I had, but maybe that's willful thinking. Right, this has to go off because it's by way of generating cards that aren't drawing cards. Crescendo can take me out of this form and give me 2 energy, but do I need the energy? You can just kill a guy. Can't kill you, though. If I could have killed this guy and Judgment another one, it probably would have been worth going into Wrath, but I think without the ability to get out of Wrath again, it's actually too risky. So I think we just take you off the table. I'm not taking any damage right now. I think that's fine. Close to Divinity. Divinity is probably the other way for me to win this battle now. I can't get out of the... Oh no, I can. I've got Crescendo. Of course it retains. Oh, well, okay. This is the Crescendo turn then, right? Flurry first. Because it's going to come back. I can leave again. That's good to know. This doesn't work on these guys, I think, unless it's the last guy. So don't just pop that immediately. Don't want either. You know what? Fine. Kill a guy. Kill a guy. I can't quite kill the last guy. If only I had 10 more damage. So I think we're just going to have to let the other guy respawn. Which is okay. With 2 turns from this as well going off, which will just kill everyone on the board. That's a lot of damage, my friend. I don't respect that. Flurry him. Then pray. I go into Divinity. I get Flurry back. I hit you. Can I kill you, by the way, buddy? With good RNG, I can kill you. Alright, we can kill you. Ideally, I'd rather not erupt this guy, unless I have lethal, because it takes me out of this form. Although, at this point, that's actually fine, because my turn is over. So he's going to come back now, because I don't have lethal quite again. Again, the calendar will judge all soon, so don't worry about it. Judgment is lethal. Hang on a minute. Can I don't have the card. I'd love to get back to lesson learned, but I'm just slightly concerned about just, you know, dying here. And I can't get the draw from this. Or this. Okay, I misplayed this. I could have had a shout at doing it, but we'll just end it. Okay, that's a pretty good card. I do have 2 warps in my deck, but I think 2 is more than enough. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. A little bit late, buddy. Okay. Right, I have 2 opportunities at the shop, potentially. So if I see absolutely nothing here that I want, I could go for another elite and then go to the other shop. If I get everything I want to, I should just ignore the elite. That is actually somewhat tempting. Only because I'd get 12 block every time I change stances, which is a bigger number than 6. What the hell's a safety? Oh, 1 mana get 12 block. I think nothing is good enough here. Give me another elite. Alright, good enough opening third. Probably should have thought about it a bit more, because I think I actually already had enough block before I used my last block card, but it still puts a card into my deck that draws cards, and I did say earlier that draw is an issue. Probably won't be anymore now that I've got 2 magnetism going, but hey-ho. Anything I want from here? Probably another prey, right? Oh, I want Vault. Oh, it goes in left to right. Okay, unlucky. I thought if I didn't scry anything, the right card was coming up first, so I would draw it now and get rid of it, but okay. And now that I know it's the left card, I want you to come back. We'll end our turn. I'll lose Vault. Fine, we can use Vault later. In fact, using Vault later is a better idea, right? Because we need to set up first. Now it is go time, though. Crescendo. Flurry. Halt. Wallop. Cross joints, sure. Probably should have done this in a better order, but I'm okay with it. We can pray. Evaluate. This purity, I think I'm just... Can I just play it and do nothing with it? Or do you have to select the card? For science? You can't just burn it. Okay. I really don't want it coming background again. I really don't need it. My deck is actually quite svelte right now, I think. As much as it doesn't look like it because I'm generating random cards. The random cards are all good, okay? I swear. Huge. 6 damage for 2 mana. Not a great deal, but... it may be what we're going for. I'll see. Can I leave this for if I do this again? I cannot. But I think we're going to be fine. I can leave the format going into Divinity now. My Mind Blast will do more than 1 damage. This is about as good as it's ever going to get. It's 108 damage, to be fair. That's pretty good damage. I don't want that. I do want that, though. Thank you. Now I'll draw 3 cards, if you don't mind. I'll crush your joints again. Don't have the matter. I think that will do for my turn. It's a pretty good turn. I'm quietly content. I did, like, more than half of your health this turn. I need to get rid of these miracles. They're actually clogging up my hand now. Do I have lethal here? Not quite, but he might actually just be fine. Hang on, I've got a plan. I lose all my armor. I surely draw into a card that... I'm trying to draw back into Lesson Learned. That's the dream. Can I get out this form if I'm desperate? Yeah, we have Meditate. There's a method, don't worry. Oh, I can't do that. Well, I can, but... Where are you? I need to upgrade a card. Oh my god. What are you at right now? Cries. Trust me, this will be worth it in the long run. So I take no damage again. I can set up another Divinity, by the way, which is why I got Prostrate back. All this to upgrade 1 card. I upgraded Eruption. It was well worth it. Trust me. Another Fairy in a Bottle's interesting. Oh, cool. Good timing. No, don't need 2 halts. Alright, more shopping. 404 gold. We might as well spend it. It has to be this, right? This actually matters for some degree. Nothing else here actually matters. Like, it's just that simple. I could remove a card as well, but honestly, I quite like my deck. Maybe the Warps have actually, like... They might have got... sorry. English language is not my second language. Trust me. They might have ran the course at this point. Especially without an upgrade on them. But I'm kind of damned to get rid of them, because why break what's not broken? God, 2 more gold, I would have just taken this and been happy with my lot in life. Scry 5. That lets me get through my deck pretty quickly, right? I'll take it. And if I've taken the mummy's hand, surely I should always take like water. Even though I know the boss I'm fighting, like, kind of, you know, counters it. He only kind of counters it. Oh, this guy. I'd love to kill this guy one time. I keep saying it and then never doing it. The eruption here is a spicy play. Do I just go for it? I just balls to the walls to try and kill him. He's going to do about 40 damage if I do this. Actually, we have some counters here. It's not as bad as it looks. Firstly, I'm taking no damage, so that's pretty good looking, but I could have always played the Miracle as well, if I needed to cut him down a little bit more. 100 damage looks pretty bad, you're right. However, I have a vault, and you don't. Oh, we do want both of these, but I just want to make sure that I do draw the magnetism, because the magnetism is the one I want right now. I'll play it. I'll play a Miracle as well. I'll play the vault. You don't get a turn. It's my turn again, buddy. Apotheosis? Sure, why not? Well, you know, if I was going to die, I guess why not? Flurry him. Put that up. Play that. And that. And that. He's doing no damage. I'll take it. I'm not going to kill this guy. I've done nothing to him. Another Apotheosis. Not ideal. We'll put it that way. Any opportunity, by the way? Oh, I can leave the form. Never mind. I can stop moaning. Evaluate. Fuck it. We're staying in this form for the... It's not this form. We're not killing this guy. Don't worry about it. Also, I'm leaving this form, so don't worry about it. I am still taking 60 damage right now, though. Right? Yeah. I can still block most of this. I can block all of it. Fuck it, we'll just draw the battle out. Crush joints. Blow him. Flash him. I'm doing all types of acts to this guy. Get some block. Wallop him. Wallop him. I take 0 damage. One day I'll get you. I'll actually bring a really good build to fight you. Whereas this one's actually Strangely, I guess it's not that good because I don't actually have that many attacks in my deck, right? That's the big issue. Also, the big issue is this hand is really stinky again. And I can't leave my form. I'll get a wallet back, please. I wanted to see if it would reduce it. That's a really annoying battle for me. Just because I couldn't break him down this turn. Ow. Alright. That makes me feel a bit happier. I'll just drink it. No, don't want it. Actually, we probably do want it. Although it's a bit spooky. Because if I draw two of them, it's not ideal. Alright, I forgot this is the final boss of this, or final elite on this floor. I thought we were about to go back to the beginning again. Well, I've drawn none of the cards I wanted, which is probably because I filled my deck full of complete detritus. Let's third eye to try and get the cards I want. Not this. Possibly this, actually. I'm fine with that. I probably don't need the other miracles yet, either. I would like to make like water try and hit wallop here, so I guess my best choice is just to use an evaluate and then pray. I hit meditate instead, which is what it is. The cards I would like back. Give me Crescendo and give me Empty Body, because that is a wombo combo. This is a battle where, you know, the AoE damage would be fantastic. I'm hoping magnetism just generates me like bombs and stuff and we kill him that way. But I do appreciate this is not a good battle for me. Vault was discounted. That is huge. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're going to vault anyway. I think I'm actually going to play it super safe and I'm going to empty body as well. Because I'm not guaranteed to draw into a card that will let me leave my stance. Okay, there's the Mental Fortress and the Flurry of Blows that I need to make my deck actually start popping. I hit Wallop. That doesn't work on minions, sadly. God, I wish it did. I can see why it'd be too strong, but... slowly grinding them down. Don't worry. Hit this guy again. Am I taking damage still? I think I am. No, I'm not. I got there eventually. Panic Button is not the card of my dreams. I can just Judgment this thing, which is probably the dream. Okay, cool. Now we'll start hitting this guy, finally. Do I want this card? No, you can get rid of that card, thanks. Okay, again, I've said this like 3 times. I could actually do with some cards in my deck that deal damage. Because currently I go into Divinity and sort of do nothing. I can't leave my form again. There's a chance I could, though. Do I just risk it all for a chance? Because if I play both my attacks, I get Impatience, which will draw me 3 cards. And surely I find one of my stance changes. Because I've not seen one yet. You know what? I'm going to risk it, because I'm stupid. What's the other card I want to play? I'll put a wound on the bottom of my deck. I'm sure that won't punish me later. Then I'll kill this guy. Now I can do this to draw 2. I thought it was 3. Help me. This puts me into Divinity, but it's not ideal because, well, I'm doing nothing with my Divinity other than not getting absolutely wrecked. It's fine, don't worry. I'll just generate the answers. The card I want back. I probably want back a card that... Actually, we might want Prey back, honestly. And try and get into Divinity again. Can just judge that guy. What did I just play? Block right or something along those lines. Sure. Prostrate. Into Prey. I mean, we're doing that, whatever happens. I don't know what I've done. I've somehow made my deck worse. Okay, this is the solution. Hang on a minute. I can scry 5. I don't want that. I do want that. I don't need prayer with it. Or pray, sorry, with it. This is fine. This will go put me into Divinity, and that's a damage dealing card. Entered. Also, you took some of the damage from the calendar. Prostrate. I can deal damage briefly. I don't want that card. I think I've done it. I think the pain is over. I could go for the upgrade card, but I'm just going to end it. Don't worry. Again, phenomenal. Good timing. I should take it. Oh, you shouldn't take it. I should take it. I should take it. It's not great against this guy, but... I'm going to heal as well. I think we'll win this battle. It's just going to be the ultimate slog to get there. And actually, I'm not entirely certain I do get there. Because I have to play a few powers before I can do anything. I can't leave my form right now. I'm actually sincerely considering just racing down the boss. Because if I kill him, he stops getting benefits of powers, but I don't play that many powers anyway, so who cares? Wow, this episode... What is my time on this episode? It must be... Yeah, it's 2.5 hours! This run. I can only apologize, but... I don't know what to say. I've just made the slowest build known to mankind. I don't think I can erupt this turn. Because I'll take 42 damage, which is not ideal. So close to getting the kill there. Okay, Flurry. Kill him. Upgraded Wallop. Sure, it upgraded one of my damage cards. I can't complain. Play some good instincts. Sure, get rid of it. I take some damage again. All because I took Magnetism, or whatever it's called, at the start of the game. If I didn't do that, this battle would be completely different. I tried to play around it, and it's just like, Giga punished me. I still can't guarantee I'm out my form yet, but there's so many cards I draw into that surely I get out of it. I'll risk it. I mean, we have some fairies in the bottles here anyway, so... And I've got empty body, so actually I can guarantee that I get out of this. I take it back. Couldn't be more perfect. Now I'm not super guaranteed to get out my form. Never mind, we are guaranteed to get out my form. Play Magnetism. Prostate. Which isn't prostate, but get yours checked. You'll have had time to get it checked during the course of this run. Evaluate. Insight. Insight again. Maybe we hit Wallop and not the other Meditate. I did. Wallop him. And Meditate. The card I want back. We're about to redraw our hand, so you know what? We want Flurry back. We get to pick 2 cards. I want Prostrate with it. Because now we can go in and out of forms and do a lot of damage. My hand is too full, sure. Trip him up. Go for a Flurry. We're about to leave our form. Here we go. Our most powerful form enacted. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. We draw a card here. Don't think I want either of these. I think I want to draw into more cards. Sure. I should have done that first. You're right. Don't need it, don't need it. Could need it. Would like it. Possibly fine. Alright, well that's my super turn done. I float 4 mana. I did get 59 block though. Alright, sure. Another crush joint. I think at this point I'd be willing to use some of the miracles. $40 damage. Yikes. We're not in a form right now, but I'll just do this for some block. Don't worry, the neutral card eventually will generate a good neutral card, and then that's when our deck actually starts popping. Okay, cool. Good neutral card. Thank you. And since taking this second meditate, I've drawn 2 meditates, I think, every single cycle, which is somewhat unfortunate. I need both. Actually, I kind of need all of these cards. That's kind of annoying. Send it. Put it on the bottom of the deck. There's the big damage. I'm nearly going through phase 1, don't worry. Divinity's coming up. Maybe. You just don't get it, do you? I can't get out of the form. I keep chipping him. It's actually quite spooky because I think he scales in the next phase, right? Alright, we're going to Superman mode. This does real damage. I'm so close to being able to Judgment you. Please draw an attack card. Thank you. Holy shit, I can Judgment the boss. Get swagged on. Alright. Why not? Phase 2, guys. $44 damage, you say? Well. Crush him? I might as well, because it takes Wallop down. Crush him again. Wallop him. Why not? Give me the block. And meditate. We'll get some more block at the end of the turn. What is the card I need back here? Give me Wallop back again. I get 2 cards? You shouldn't have. I'll take my 2 attacking cards. I take 0 damage. Still healing. I'm still not generating neutral attack cards. It's fine. Flurry him. I can leave my stance, which does matter because I get to draw back that card, and I gain some block. Do I want to draw 3 cards at this point? Does it matter anymore? Man, I wish I had the Thorns potion here. Just to make my life a little bit faster. Why did I keep 2 fairies in a bottle? Why is it every time I draw this as well I can't get out the form again? Scale from my draw pile. I can guarantee it. Not that it super matters, but I can do it. There's some damage. How close was I to Divinity? Not that close. We take Vigilance. I leave the form again. Actually, before I do that... Forethought or Judgment, anyone? Or do I just leave it? I think I just leave it. There will become a critical mass as well, where we're actually going to just lose this game. Holy shit, he's putting bad shit in my deck. I didn't even know that was a thing. But eventually, I'm going to generate so many bad neutral cards that I won't be able to win the game anymore. Oh, out of energy. That's a shame. I'm still only taking 2 damage. I've made a really good defensive build. Give me that credit. I just have no offensive capabilities. That's not ideal. Although I say that, I probably am not playing Vigilance this turn. I'm losing my mind. Okay, I can crush your joints. Honestly, it's approaching making me want to misplay, which is not what I want to do at this point. We're fine, by the way, because I can get Meditate back. The cards I want back, I guess this and this, because they deal damage. I put up 60 blocks. I judged the boss worthy, apparently. Right. Nothing here is drawing cards. Actually, that's not true. You are drawing cards. Do I risk you going for a Divinity? Because if you give me a Divinity card, I can do triple damage. But I only have, like, 2 attacks in my hand and one of them's you. Oh my god. And I've drawn... Well, actually, I had an Enlightenment added to my deck earlier. I'm actually starting to get to the point where my deck is just too full of detritus that I'm gonna be in trouble. Wait. I have potentially a plan. Come on, show me Divinity. I'm gonna go all out for it. It's not Divinity! Ah. I'm taking 0 damage. We keep the block up. You know what? We can scry 5 cards. Draw 3 seems fine. Wallop seems fine. That won't be necessary. That is not going to be necessary either because we will have Prostrate. Okay. Another Void. Cool. Thanks. I hope I don't draw it immediately. Oh, I've drawn it. How did I just do 10 damage? Oh, because I played the top card of my deck. What's happening here? I'm scrying. Don't need it. Okay. Erupt, please. Then going to Divinity, please. Hit him. It might be over. If I can finish him with Judgment. I'm 1 damage away from finishing with Judgment. can't do it. Ah! I have no more damage. Okay, I know what I do, though. We play Judgment even though it doesn't work. I use Vigilance. I use Meditate. I get Judgment back, plus 1 attack, and it's lethal. That will do. 130 block, by the way. He healed 10. I still don't have it. Let me out. I want to sleep and, you know, have a good time with my loved ones. Ah! Just give me something that draws a card. I've got an attack on the top card of my deck. Wait, you had vulnerable on him. Let's go! It's over. Oh my god. Never let me do a stance changing build ever again. Holy moly. It's over. Imagine if I fought the heart as well. Jesus Christ. Well, a win on Ascension 2, whatever it was. Well, that's an interesting card. Well, if you enjoyed that episode, why don't leave a like, comment, and subscribe? Everything helps me out. And I'll see you again next time, where I think we're back to Ironclad again. Goodbye.